Okay, guys, hey, it's me. Look, it's Dunk. We're doing another update here. I don't know when I'm actually going to be releasing this, but because there may be a few more things I want to do, but a lot of the features are done. I know it's been a few months, but with work and some other things going on in my life, um, I was prevented from having a lot of time to work on this. However, recently I've gotten a chance and I've finished some features that I was working on. One of the first things you might notice is that the ground here looks a little weird, and this is what dry grass looks like now. It's not the stuff you may be used to from before, which I really wasn't a fan of. Um, that's the first change. Can we have a beach down there? You can see that the sand here doesn't seem to match the rock. We're gonna have uh, a very similar type of sand for most beaches, most non-tropical beaches, except up in colder climates you will still get the old types of beaches. But for most temperate climates, you'll have these beaches, which are quartzite beaches. Farther south, you may get some chalk beaches, and that's going to play into one of the bigger features that is coming with this update, which is glass making. Now, when we're going to make some glass, we're going to want three ingredients. Let's actually go here. We're going to want three ingredients. We're going to want a type of sand that is silica. Now I think there are four types of sand which are silica. It'll say so in the tooltip. We're going to want some lime and some soda ash. So lime is an alternative to what used to be flux, or what you used to use flux for. To make lime, you're going to take a limestone or one of the old flux rocks. So that's marble, chalk, limestone, and dolomite, and you're going to put it in a vessel and heat it up in a furnace, and that'll give you lime. You could also use the sand or gravel of the flux rocks as well, if you don't want to use the rocks themselves. So that's one thing. For the soda ash, you're going to want to cook seaweed. So put seaweed in a fire pit and let it burn, and it'll turn into soda ash. And the ratio you're going to want is 1 to 1 to 1 to 1. So, and if you just do one block of sand, one piece of soda ash, and one piece of lime, that'll give you 70 units, which is not enough. But, it's not that hard to get them, so you can get quite a lot of putting it all in. So we have here our seaweed. 160 ounces of seaweed will give you 64 pieces of soda ash. Limestone is 1 to 1, and sand is just sand. We're going to see that we have this new item over here, the blowpipe and the sheet mold. And we will make them like this. So that gives us our clay blowpipe. And this. And that gives us our clay sheet mold. Now, if you actually have to wait a second if I want to show you how these actually work. Another feature the sheet mold is used for is you can cast metal sheets now. And I will show you both of those things in one moment. Well, it's nighttime now and we've cooked up some copper. So if we put the sheet mold in there, we'll see that it actually takes 200 units to fill up a sheet mold, which makes sense because copper sheets are normally made with double ingots, which are 100 units each. So you can see that. And we look at our glass over here, and we can get a sheet mold of glass. Another 200 units. But again, that's only like a couple blocks of sand and stuff, so it's really not that bad. It will change how you get glass, though. And then the blowpipe, which is just 100 units. Textures, I mean, I don't claim to have no artistic talent, but I'm certainly not a professional artist. And then with the blowpipe, we're just going to very, very simply just right-click, and that gave us another empty glass bottle. Here, we can do it again. There you go. And we can just see, yep, that gives us our sheet and our glass pane. So glass panes are a little harder to come by, but I think, you know, I feel that it's an interesting way to change how the balance of this game works. So yeah, that has been quite an ordeal coming up with how that was all going to work. One other thing that I'd like to show, but I probably can't do it here, is I made a new texture for goldenrod, which I'm pretty happy with, but goldenrod and clay will not spawn on dry grass, so we're actually going to have to find somewhere else to see that. So I'll be right back. Okay, and this is what goldenrod looks like now, which I think looks a little, you know, more like what it looks in real life. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy this. I'll try to get this released to you guys soon, within the next few days, I hope. And I'll see you next time.